E aí, meu docinha, beleza? Então, continuando a série de Game of Thrones. Então, se você não viu o vídeo anterior, recomendo você clicar aí no cara de assistir e deixar aquele likezão nos dois. Então, vamos lá. A série tá legal, o jogo tá bacana e a história também. Fomos
Two White Hill
atingidos.
soldiers and a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's
Exatamente.
unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
Eu não entendi porque eles fizeram um jogo a partir da quarta temporada.
Blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you.
They attacked me. I had no choice but to defend myself.
Of course. And we can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us.
Eu não sei o que eu tava falando, eu não sei porque eles deixaram.
Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Ok. Ah! Colocar larva no nosso corpo, mano.
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal.
Não sei porque eles fizeram a partir da quarta temporada e não desde a primeira, igual os outros jogos.
The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Well, what do we do now?
The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now. Although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead.
Esse é o problema, né? Morreu o...
Right. This might hurt a bit.
Mas...
Hold this for me, will you?
O que a gente vai segurar?
I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Ele gostou da gente.
Odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
Eu não recebi uma
Roderick had already
mensagem.
fallen. There was nothing we could do.
Well, I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low.
Na verdade, a gente
Lady
deixou meio que ele
Forrester will be here
morrer,
any
né?
moment now.
Por
I'd
besteira.
like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg. Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Tá. Então, vamos andar. Clicou aqui pra olhar. Olhar a cadeira do Lorde. Ok. Era do cara lá. Janela. Olhar.
The Ironwood Grove.
Pau de ferro, mano. Nossa, ainda colocou larva na gente, velho. Isso porque, né, é muito antigo, né? A medicina não era avançada naquela época. Ó, se a gente apertar o shift pra correr, ó, ele até tenta. Olha a tapeçaria aqui. Clique com o botão direito para recuar.
Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately.
Talia
Talia
e
and
Ethan.
Ethan.
Talia.
I suppose Lord Ethan now.
É, era um molequinho que virou, né? Porque o pai dele morreu, que é esse aqui, ó, Lord Forrester. E o Roderick, que a gente deixou meio que morrer.
Roderick. He was our best warrior by far. Lord Forrester. It was an honor to squire for him. Gregor the Good.
Esse Ryan.
Never easy being the fourth born son. Mira.
A mulher dele,
Still
será?
in King's Landing, I suppose.
Acho que é a filha.
I wonder if they'll bring her home. Lady Forrester.
É, a mulher
She's
dele.
always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself.
Saiba mais sobre os Forrests na página do códice de menu.
You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maestro Tengrin. Look, I'll show you.
Eu lhe mostrarei. Vamos ver. Tocar. Olhar. Vamos pegar.
This might help.
A gente enfiou na bunda. Aparentemente. Pega os curativos. Põe na bunda também. Agora a nossa bunda tá bem limpa. Fale com o mestre quando eu terminar de explorar o local. Vamos tocar pra ver?
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
Não. Tá, então vamos terminar de explorar. E aí a gente fala com ele.
I may be mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it.
Tá. Vamos ver se tem mais alguma coisa por aqui, né? Antes da gente... Aqui acabou o mapa. Aparentemente não tem mais nada, tá. Nada aqui também. Será que dá pra entrar aqui? Tá, não dá, então... Vamos olhar. Vou mostrar a espada pra ele também, né?
Keep moving. I need to see you walk.
Ok. Agora vamos mostrar a espada.
It's a good thing you've done, bringing that back to House Forrester. By right, that belongs to Lord Ethan now. That sword has been handed down through 50 generations of Forresters.
Provavelmente o Ethan vai deixar com a gente, né? Ou a gente vai acabar não devolvendo.
Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you. Why do the Whitehills hate the Forresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember.
Sempre as
I don't
birras,
doubt
né?
someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
Game of Thrones é basicamente isso.
Who is the new Lord of House Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of course. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still
porque
so
menino
much he has to learn. Yet the very
molequinho
fate and
ainda, né?
future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
O que será de mim?
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although, given the circumstances of your... circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Óbvio
Lord
que ele vai
Forrester
deixar.
promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
Menos mal, né?
The Whitehills want Forrester
Vamos descobrir toda a história aqui que dá pra gente ver.
Let them, especially now with the Boltons in power, and proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left. Just as they've done before.
Posso ir agora? Não,
Can I see
vamos.
Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
Ui. Então tá bom, né?
Can I
Posso
go
ir?
now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Só a gente, né?
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened.
Ih, ela gosta da gente, será?
Your family...
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
sad but true. But cute.
Off to bed now. Hurry on.
A gente tá com uma cara de
Garrett
bunda,
was
tá
just
ligado?
telling
Tipo,
me how
meio
valiantly Lord Forrester
fingindo
fought
que
in the
tá
end,
triste, tá ligado?
when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
He was a hero, my lady. The bravest man on the battlefield by far.
Não deu tempo de
Yet he was
escolher,
unable
velho.
to save his own son.
Eu devia ter falado que ele
You
me
were with
salvou.
Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
Robb Stark named him to lead the van for the march on Casterly Rock.
A fitting tribute, no doubt. He was House Forrester's best.
É que não dá tempo de escolher, tá ligado? Pensar numa resposta, tem que responder rápido.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember.
He mentioned something about the North Grove.
Eu vou falar a verdade,
North
né?
Grove. What of it?
He said, the North Grove must never be lost.
The North Grove. Interesting.
I see.
Será que não era pra ter falado?
You have the Forester's sword.
This belongs with Ethan now. He's the new lord of the house.
Acho que não era pra gente ter falado, hein?
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Against aggression.
Acho que a gente devia ter falado só que
This
amava, né?
was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the White Hills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to
Ramsay
see
é o-
us bend the knee.
The hell with
Foi
Ramsay
o mais
Snow,
filha
the
da mãe
bastard.
de todos, velho. Até
Garrett,
agora do
you
Game of
understand what
Thrones.
this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They killed my family.
And they'll pay
Exatamente.
for what they've done. That much I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
If not now, when?
We
É,
have to be
tá
smart.
tudo afetando,
Ramsay
ó.
Snow will be here
Não
within
devia.
a week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
Mas
I
eu,
would
meu,
have
não
us
ia
use our
deixar, né?
heads while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard.
A
My
gente precisa
uncle's
ser
right.
esperto.
We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him. So, what's to be done?
Que agora a gente virou do conselho agora?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Vai deixar o molequinho mais novo do que a gente.
Sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I'd have done the same, as any man would.
It wasn't murder. It was justice.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
A gente não deveria ter matado, velho.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay. Duncan.
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
Muralha.
You're sending him to the wall. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now, when the house is so vulnerable.
I'll do what's best for the house. So I'll go. I'm not afraid.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
A gente vai ter que ir, velho. Porque a gente jurou que ia ajudar
That settles it.
o Lorde. Então se a gente ficar aí, eles vão atacar todo
You can
mundo,
have my
e aí no
horse.
final a gente vai
And I'll
ficar
see you have
sendo
plenty of
culpado,
food.
mais culpado
We
ainda,
haven't
né?
much time. The White Hills will come looking for you.
Então é melhor a gente já livrar uma, porque senão a gente vai ser culpado de tudo. A gente matou um Bolton e tudo mais. Eita, deu uma sumida ali. Vamos pra Muralha,
Word
contra
up
o
to me.
Hobby lá.
I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
He promoted me. At the Twins. We were to ride in the van to Casterly Rock and I at Roderick's side, but
It was well deserved, Garrett. You worked hard and served your lord with honor.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
O que vai falar? Ah, mensagem,
What?
será?
What is it?
It's important. Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry. You caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
Vamos falar.
I told Lady Forrester, and Maester Ortengrin overheard.
Falar a
I
verdade,
appreciate
velho.
your honesty. But Lord Forrester's message was not meant for their ears. I'll speak with Lady Forrester, and I'll deal with the Maester. He's the last person I would trust with this
Agora já
information.
foi, mano.
Which is why, from this day forward, this must be our secret. Soon, I may need your help. But I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house.
Eu não lembro desse bosque, velho.
But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall.
Beleza.
Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
A gente não vai levar comida nem nada?
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the war will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll serve with honor.
I know you will.
O pessoal é tudo parecido, né? Ele e o mestre lá. Ó a cara, velho, de triste aqui, assim, a sobrancelha. Olha lá, ele também. Todo mundo com cara de
Garrett,
choro.
wait!
Vai dar um beijinho nela? Que isso?
Be safe.
Colarzinho. Vocês que se tiver alguém que já jogou aí, se teve alguma coisa diferente, deixa aí nos comentários.
Ethan?
Então, guys, eu vou terminar essa gameplay por aqui. Espero que vocês estejam curtindo. Deixa aí nos comentários se vocês querem gameplays desse jogo mais compridas ou tá bom o tempo assim. Eu vou ir por partes, né? Porque são 6 episódios. Se eu gravar tudo de uma vez, sei lá, vai que fica muito comprido. Então, aproveita pra assistir outra série aí no canal. Faz uma maratona aí com alguém. Chama alguém aí pra assistir junto. Então, valeu, até a próxima e é nóis.